Hello, friends. Welcome to Linden-Linthicum United Methodist Church. It is the beginning of Lent. We had Ash Wednesday this week, and we're beginning the penitential season of Lent in the church, which is 40 days from now until Easter, except the Sundays. The Sundays are not included, so if you count those days, you'd say there'd be more than 40. True, but if you subtract the Sundays, it's 40 days of Lent. A lot of people during Lent give something up because they're thinking about the sacrificial element of Christ's work, how it is that our salvation is offered. And so Jesus was willing to give things up, to give up much of his life and about himself and even his life. And so we think, or a lot of Christians think, that a way to honor that is to give up something during the season of Lent. I'd like to offer another suggestion. I was blessed several times today by, at a time when I didn't expect it at all. Some of you know that sadly Dick and I lost our dog Mango this week. She had cancer, we found, all over her lungs and her organs, and we had to put her down. We were very, very sad about that. This morning I went to a hair appointment. I was getting some more glitter in my hair, fairy hair they call it, and I was chatting with the folks, the shop owner and the woman who was doing my hair, and the first thing they said when I came in, "Are things better than they were last month?" And I said, "Well, not exactly. My husband was in the hospital again, and we lost our dog just yesterday." And they were so sad. And the woman did my hair, and she ended up saying, "And I want to do this for you today because you've had a hard week without payment." So sweet. The shop owner brought me a little thing to put, I don't know what to call it, a little garden thing to put in my garden that had a golden retriever on it with angel wings, and said, "You need this more than I do. Put this in your garden to remember your dog." And then another woman who was there really didn't know exactly what was going on, but she just chatted with me, and we had a lovely conversation with one another. And then there was another woman there who asked me about some other things, and we had a different conversation as well. So there I was doing a normal thing. I was getting my hair done. I was in a shop that I've been often enough, and I walked out with a lot of blessings. And so what I want to suggest to you is that perhaps during Lent, what you might commit yourself to doing is being attentive to what's happening around you, to the people around you, and finding ways, large or small, to be a blessing. It was wonderful for me today. The first thing that happened is that somebody remembered that a month ago I was mourning the loss of my young cousin Max. They remembered that and asked. And then they mourned with me about the loss of my dog. And then they engaged in conversation. And then they thought of a little gift. These women that I barely know blessed me because they were paying attention. We all have that opportunity in our life to pay attention to the people we come in contact with. It could be clerks in a store, it could be people in a workplace, it could be students at school, it could be your neighbors, it could be your family. But when you pay attention and do a few little things that bless another person, you change the course of a person's day, and in time, perhaps you could change the course of a person's life. Jesus gave us gifts, sacrificial gifts. It changed the course of all of our lives. This Lent, be aware, be attentive, and find the places where you can bless others as well. Amen.